Welcome back everyone to BattleTech Extended with the Crimson Raiders. Now, as announced in the previous episode, we are going to head into our next priority contract. As always, I am super scared and afraid because the priority contracts always seem to be pretty difficult. We'll see how this one goes. It shouldn't be too long of a journey. We do have some repair work to do and some injuries as well. However, we will arrive it before the end of the month. So even if things go completely wrong, we probably... Yeah, we... Well, even if things go completely wrong, we probably shouldn't be out of funds. But, I mean, it's a priority mission, so if things go wrong, I probably have to load anyway, since we cannot fail priority missions. So, yeah. What's a bit disappointing is that we haven't really encountered any new mechs. Like, I haven't seen an Atlas aside from that one priority mission, but in all of the random missions, we encounter pretty much the same mechs all the time, despite the mod pack, which should contain a lot more different mechs as far as I know. However, I mean, yeah, let's proceed. So this is a liberation mission in the Highlands. Now, I think we'll get rid of the Zeus. I think we're gonna have to take the Highlander. I think that is a no-brainer. Who was piloting the Highlander? You have decent proficiency. Battlemaster Thunderbolt, not what I'm looking for. Not sure whether I want Decker to be in the Highlander. Do we have anyone else? Like, for example, look at this one. He has proficiency in a fireball. I've never even seen a fireball. Which is weird. Like, a lot of the mechs that are listed in the proficiency here, we haven't even encountered. Okay, so it seems like the only one who has proficiency in... Or like here, the Enforcer. And I don't think I've ever seen an Enforcer. I think the only one who has proficiency is Decker. Now, Zumo, I guess we'll keep you in the Stalker. That should be fine. Everyone else is... I guess we're gonna replace Rose. Yeah, Rose has to go. Instead... I think we're gonna bring Hitman. She is one of our best pilots. She has archer proficiency. Anyone else suitable for the job? I don't think so. Spectre is in a longbow. I think that's a no-brainer. So we're gonna roll with this lineup. I think those are amongst our best pilots and our best mechs as well. So oh no, it's a 3.5 skull mission. It's not a 4 skull mission. Apparently, I thought it would show as it was showing as a 4 skull mission, but either I've completely like looked at it or missed it, or the display on the can I say it, on the contract overview was wrong. One of those two. So either way, we are going to do this. Hopefully successfully. Eliminate hostile units. The gun batteries must be down before restoration dropships enter weapons range. Take out the generators powering the shipyards. Anti-orbital gun batteries. Okay, we'll see the objectives once we are in the mission. This is it, Spectre. The Directorate's last stronghold on our way to Cormodir. We are going to liberate this system and set House Parata free. I have an invasion fleet en route to take the spaceport in a surprise attack, but shipyard's gun batteries are going to be a problem. You need to take them off before our ships arrive. Okay, so I assume again this is gonna be a time limited things, which is always really scary. Commander, we're making a push on the Director's primary shipyard. If our attack is successful, what's left of my uncle's fleet will be rendered useless, but we're going to need your help. The shipyard is protected by enormous gun batteries that draw their power from the generators in front of you. I need you to destroy those generators before our dropship enters their weapons range. There are 3 generators in designated Alpha. 3 generators designated Alpha, Bravo, and Charlie. Take out all 3 structures, mop up any surviving Directorate units, and our dropship fleet will be clear to handle the rest.
Go take out those generators,
That
Commander.
spider is a Directorate prototype.
Our entire plan falls apart if those guns stay online.
Okay, that spider is the Directorate prototype specially modified to serve as a forward observer. I've heard stories about these. They can fight, but their primary function is marking targets for artillery bombardment. Okay, that's not good. Keep your eyes open, boss. The Directorate has too much valuable hardware out there to risk firing their artillery blind. If you can destroy all of the forward observers, it should stop them from calling out any future artillery strikes. But be careful, any targets they've already marked will still be in danger of bombardment. Okay, so it sounds like we have to... There is a med turret. It sounds like we need to use our sensor lock to take out these spiders. Destroy the spotters. So there are 2 spotters. One around here. We don't know where the other one is. 17 rounds remaining. Okay. So generator 1 is this one. Generator Bravo and then Charlie. What about the map? So we will be approaching from this street. And this street is... Okay, so we have to make a little detour for Generator Bravo. Maybe we can also use some LRM indirect fire to take it out. How much hit points do these have? We don't know. Okay. Well, that's a shame. Anyway.
Orders?
Decker. Move on.
On my way.
We do have 2 turrets. Let's see what it is. Standard laser turret. Okay, shouldn't be too big of a threat.
Moving to position.
I have a fear that we may not have enough ammo, but I guess we'll see.
Firing on target.
Yeah, this will take a lot of LRMs to take out these turrets. Which is unfortunate, but fine, I guess.
Consider it done.
So, what about you? Let's not waste LRMs. Let's just pop this the good old way. Structure yeah, turret destroyed. But there is another one, and we have a 60-ton mech inbound. Not in line of sight though. So I don't think there is anything else we currently can do.
Incoming artillery fire.
Oh, okay. So apparently we have been spotted. So we just have to keep out of the artillery zones here and we should be good. Am I interpreting this correctly? Well, first of all, I think we should try and get rid of those vehicles. That's a striker, very dangerous.
I got a sensor trace.
What do we have? 35 ton, 30 ton, so probably a rifleman and 2
Commander.
shitty ass other mechs. Let's play this a little bit differently. Sumo, well, you gotta come out of here. No direct line of fire. That sucks. That really sucks. Not sure whether no, this point should not be impacted, but still. No direct line of fire. So I guess... Huh. This is a bit unfortunate.
Moving to position.
But we can get rid of some heat. Okay. Oh, we have a quick draw. Interesting. So I shouldn't have moved him just yet. That's pretty terrible odds, to be honest. Well, he has 3 evasion pips. I think we can make it work with a precision strike. Yeah, that should work. 11 chance on the head. Let's give this a shot. Nope. Wasn't enough. Okay, now the strikers can fire.
Damage minimal. Yes, Commander.
Hitman, you gotta... Again, no line of sight. Ah, that's pretty bad.
Affirmative.
We have to take out... I mean, we don't have to. Ah, this is a waste of LRMs. This is a waste. Damn it. Ah. Way too tanky. Another striker. Okay. Well, the strikers are okay. I mean, it's just an LRM 10. Okay, that's one of the spiders.
Mech warriors, show them what you got.
So artillery fire seems to be still ongoing. We could jump to a forward position, which might not be the worst idea. What is this? A Jenner. I don't care about a Jenner.
Lifting off.
Let's see. Should we just try to get this guy? Why not?
Acknowledge.
I think both AC-10 hit.
Solid connection on that one.
I need to be careful about the longbow because it doesn't really have much armor or shields. Let's go into reserve first. Okay.
Good to
Stalker. Do we have any line of sight? We could fire onto the generator. You have multi-target as well. So that's something we could take into consideration as well. I guess so. Let's do multi-target. Fire onto the generator. And I think we're gonna do... You guys fire onto target B. That should be okay. Why is the PPC accuracy so much worth? Well,
I got enough for everybody.
That's one
ooh,
generator
nice.
down. You've got 2 more to go. Keep fighting.
Knockdown?
Oh, nice hit on that one. Nice hit.
No. No knockdown. Interesting. Okay, yeah, fire onto the Highlander. That's fine. I don't care.
Yes, Commander.
Hitman. The problem is we have a hard time moving through this area at the moment. So... what do we do?
Copy that.
Get rid of him. And focus on that. I think this should be okay.
Firing on multiple enemies.
Knockdown. Good enough. probably. So yeah, at the moment they are firing always on the front target, which is okay by me. Now, Spectre. Yeah, we have a little problem here. So we could probably take out the quick draw, which wouldn't be the worst idea. So you're still showing this side. So let's do this. This is target A. And hopefully we can take out both. Perfect. Head destroyed. One down. Perfect. Second destroyed. Excellent.
Enemy unit destroyed.
So I think we'll have to kind of move through those fields now. We have to advance. There is the Jenner.
Losing lots of armor.
Oh no, I think the Jenner has a decent amount of firepower. We'll have to do something about him.
Damage minimal.
Alright. Now. More spiders incoming. Maybe I can melee this guy. That would be pretty good. So there is another striker which we could attack. And I think that's something we should do. Honestly, we have to move forward. Gotta do precision strike. Ah, that wasn't quite enough. Damn it.
Yes, command.
Ah. Really, those are really bad accuracy shots. Urgh. What about Decker? What about you? You're stuck there. What a shame.
Engaging
Yeah, I guess we'll move over here. We'll probably disable some weapons. Maybe one laser. Yeah, that's enough. Okay. Let's just
Copy that.
destroy it. I mean, it's just a spider. It should really not take too much.
Inflicted some heavy damage. Orders.
At least it should be unfunctioning anymore. Okay, so we could sprint through it. However, I'm not sure whether that's the best call at the moment. Let's go into reserve. Okay, so the striker moved away. Spectre. Ah, damn it. This is pretty bad. They're way too close. I think we gotta somehow move through this maze.
Right here.
But I'm not sure what the best course of action is. I mean, this is clearly not working. We could shoot on the spider, but I don't think... Well, he still has 2 medium lasers. What about this guy? Also pretty bad accuracy. So... let's go... one forward.
Position confirmed.
And then just... do something along those lines.
Target.
Mech warrior down. Repeat, we have a mech warrior down. Our lance integrity is compromised. Requesting support.
Okay, that's one of 2 spotters down. And I assume this one is the other one. Anything else wouldn't make much sense. So, let's bring you forward.
Full throttle.
Let's hit him hard.
So the only one which is lagging behind is the Stalker at the moment. Hopefully he can catch up. That's fine. Don't shoot them in the back. As long as you don't do that, that's okay. Okay, that's also front shot. Should be fine. Wait. Is the spider inside the artillery zone? I'm not really sure, to be honest.
Yeah? What can I do you for?
Okay, so that's a pretty decent shot right now. What about this guy? Sumo.
Waiting for orders.
Ah.
Standing by.
So we have a little bit of a heat problem. I would like to melee someone, but it doesn't seem possible. So let's go to reserve. Let the striker move first.
Good idea.
He won't do much damage. 13 rounds to destroy all 3 generators. I think we gotta move up.
Yeah?
We should at least kill the spotter. Not sure about the Jenner. God, he has way too much evasion. That's 55 damage only.
Awaiting
That's
orders.
pretty bad. So if I go over here, we should still be able to punch him. What about... Wait a second.
Receiving you.
Can you... You can't. Okay. The heat is really bad. But I think we are going to move here. And probably... Oh. Well, let's see. We don't need the SRMs. And now the heat looks much better. Let's do this. Perfect.
Reporting. Vehicle destroyed.
Vehicle destroyed. Excellent. Now, you guys. You really gotta take care of this guy.
10-4. Attempting physical attack.
Ready for order.
Still has his evasion. Not good. And I can't really hit him from behind. So I think what we'll do is... I'll probably move forward. And get a good shot on this Jenner as long as he doesn't have evasion. Let's give this a shot.
Enemy mech. Critical damage.
That's pretty okay, I guess.
What's up, Commander?
Could have gone worse. Much worse. So, same thing with you.
On my way.
How does it look like? Pretty decent.
I'll make them dead.
Right torso destroyed.
Report.
That should get rid of at least half of his firepower. So, the spider is still alive, right? Yep.
I'm showing minor damage.
So, I think the biggest problem is the round limit. We already wasted like 5 rounds and we are still stuck in this starter area. Unfortunately.
Receiving.
Hitman. Alright, let's move up.
Good to go.
We really have to move up.
Good to go.
I think we can do this. Just to get rid of some heat.
On my way.
Okay, so that's the second spotter
Damn back up.
down. We should not have any more artillery strikes. What about you? Okay, so that's a problem.
Full speed, no shooting. Got it.
I would say, yeah, let's move on. I think we have no choice. We have to hurry up.
Full throttle.
That looks like all of the spotters for now, but stay sharp. We don't know what else might be out there. So why do we still have artillery fire coming in? If all of the spotters are dead, why are we still having artillery fire?
Holding firm.
Heat level critical. Interesting. Let's go to reserve.
Yeah? What can I do you for?
I think we can do this
On the move.
and hopefully get rid of him.
Engage.
He should eject.
Target's taking a...
Yeah. Okay, good. Now, can we move through this maze?
Full throttle.
At least partially, it seems.
Yes, Commander.
Sprinting over here. Will take a while, but
Awaiting orders.
so this one looks clear.
Go, go, go.
We'll just move as far as we can and then
Working on those generators, Commander. Those ground batteries need to be down before our dropship
I know.
is in
We
range.
have 10 rounds. I think we should be able to do an indirect fire on both of them if we get up the hill. That's
What's up, Commander?
pretty big if though.
Consider it done.
However, we should be faster on
Orders?
the road. We have one enemy. Wait. Where is that enemy unit? I can't see anything. Oh, it's up there. It is another turret. Are we in sensor range? We are. I don't think it matters at the moment. We
I'll
just
go
have
with
to move.
double time.
We really just have to move.
Full throttle.
Reporting. Confirmed.
And I don't think that will be the end of the mission. I've got a new group of hostiles on screen. Watch yourself. They've got an artillery spotter. Yeah, well, not surprising. And they have the high ground, unfortunately. A Vindicator. And a Trebuchet. That's pretty bad. So this is, I guess, the spiders are always the spotters. That's my current assumption. So, we'll try to
Move order received.
just get rid of him ASAP. 12%.
Now let's see how you handle this.
Well, he's still alive.
Critical hit.
Ooh. That was a double AC2?
Wounded.
Pilot injury. A Jägermech. That's a new one. Yeah, double AC2. How I expected it. Alright. Should we get rid of the spotter first?
Moving to position.
Probably. That's the last of their forward observers. Nice work. I'm not seeing any more activity from that artillery emplacements. Okay, good. So we can move up without further complications, hopefully. Probably wanna deal with this. I guess we're gonna shoot at the Vindicator since it's forward placed. 11%. Good enough. Head hit.
Taking a critical hit.
So that's at least something. Yeah. If we can do that one more time, that should be alright. Let's shoot. PPC destroyed. Okay, that's good enough. I think he's not a threat anymore. Still, why is there more artillery fire?
Losing armor.
I thought we killed all of them. Or we killed the spotter. I really don't understand why there is more artillery fire.
Waiting for orders.
Well, anyway. This kind of sucks.
Copy that.
I guess we'll shoot at the trebuchet as our next target.
Solid connection.
Because the Vindicator shouldn't be a threat without the PPC. Ah, we're losing a lot of armor here.
Reporting. Heavy damage.
Reporting.
Now. Yeah, we'll stick to our target. I guess. Knockdown.
Scored a critical hit.
Okay, that's good. Still have to deal with the Jaeger mech, but one thing at a time. Yeah, I mean, that's really not much damage left. How is your health status?
Receiving you.
It's getting dicey. Okay, so the trebuchet still an option. Could also fire onto the Jaeger mech, but I think I want to get this thing out first. Let's not, or maybe we can do a multi-target. Yeah, we have much better accuracy on that guy.
Multiple
So hopefully this works. Decent enough, I would say. Not excellent, but also not terrible. I guess we can do this. Ammo explosion, perfect. That's half of his firepower pretty much gone. So, now, no new artillery fire, hopefully. Right? Right? We'll see. Okay, yeah, fire onto the stalker, leave the Highlander alone for now, please.
That was a hit. Ready for
Well, it wasn't much of a hit. You're exaggerating. If I'm standing over here, we would have sensor lock abilities onto the generator. Do we have sensor lock ability? No, we don't have sensor lock ability on that generator. 7 rounds. I think if I stand right here, we can still shoot the trebuchet. Alright, let's do this. Don't shoot one laser, just get rid of him.
target.
Excellent.
Hostile removed.
More Jaeger mech fire. Okay, so he moved around just a little bit,
Receiving you.
which is fine. We'll do a precision strike. How about this? Head hit. So those 12% chances are
Yes, Commander.
seem to sum up, to some extent at least.
Moving to position.
Oh, CT destroyed. That's even better.
Eliminated.
That's even better. Just one mech remaining. We'll deal with him as well. We don't have any sensor lock now anyway, so... I mean, might as well shoot.
Lady Arano, be advised that we're about to enter the shipyard's weapon range. I hope to hell your mercenaries almost finished with those generators.
I hope we can start sensor locking the generators.
You heard her, and you know what you have to do. Please, Commander, we're almost out of time.
I know, I know. Okay, so... let's go here. Let's... wait, we cannot sensor lock the generator? Why not? Can sensor lock the
Got a
turret.
sensor lock.
How are we supposed to destroy the generator if we can't sensor lock it?
Awaiting orders.
Yeah, this is just to shoot the turret.
Good to go.
Like, that's not good enough.
One less target.
We'll have to make a Hail Mary run for this generator.
Waiting for orders.
Okay, so you gotta deal with him first. And please, please get rid of this guy. Thank you.
That's a kill.
Now, there is another turret there. See, we won't even have line of fire onto the generator. That is really bad. We'll be overheating. Ugh. Hopefully this is enough. Nope, it isn't. Damn it. Cannot afford to overheat right now. That's just 5 rounds for the other 2 generators. Like,
Commander,
how? How?
Receiving you.
Alright. Well, that should be... that should be enough. One less turret.
Target destroyed.
The problem is we are too slow.
by.
We can't get up there in 5 rounds. I don't think so, at least. Maybe we can use some jump jets. But, I mean, I have to run all the way up there. And the other one, I think we can probably jump up there. So maybe that's an option. We'll have to see. We'll have to see.
I put the pedal down.
And that's just 4 rounds remaining. I don't think we need 2 different... we need 2 rounds of shots, I think.
Waiting for my opening.
Damn it. So... maybe the time is enough. I don't know. We'll see. We'll have to try.
Awaiting orders.
I'll just have to try. That is another laser turret. I guess it's fine leaving him alive. We need to move up.
Roger that. Full speed.
We really need to move.
Good to go.
You too. At least we are decently fast on the road.
Commander.
So I guess that's something. Okay, 3 more rounds.
Receiving you.
How do we get line of sight onto this generator?
Yes, Commander.
In time. It seems almost impossible.
Roger. Full speed.
We need to bring the Highlander like really close, jump up, and then hopefully
Reporting.
kill it in one round. And I think that's literally all we can do. Let's go to reserve first. Spectre, can you get line of sight? No, you can't. Okay, is that... Okay, so this gives us line of sight on the generator.
Full throttle.
I guess
Ready
that's
for orders.
hopefully good enough. Now we can at least do
I'm there.
indirect fires. And hopefully that's enough. So we just need one spotter, basically. For each generator. Still got 3 rounds remaining. Alright. That's pretty bad accuracy, but I guess it has to be enough.
Second generator down. You've got one left.
Yeah, and we got 2 rounds left. Not sure that's possible, but
Receiving
we'll
you.
try.
Orders.
We will try. How? How do we get vision onto this thing?
Awaiting orders.
That's really like the puzzling part. Can we move up here? I'm not sure, but
10-4.
the only thing that I really can imagine. So you have to come down here as well.
Full throttle.
And we have 1 round remaining. And we gotta pray that we can spot it. If we can spot it, we can bring it down. We just need to spot it.
Yes, Commander.
Alright. Damn it.
Reporting.
What about you? Okay, so you can spot it, but you won't be able to fire. If you do that.
Good to go.
The question is, will it be enough? Ah, stupid jump jets. I guess we only have one. We only really have one choice. We have to sprint up here
Throttle at full.
and go to reserve. Okay, we should have gone to reserve first before they do anything. Well,
On my way.
hopefully it's enough. It should be. I think so. If the longbow can shoot as well, it should be enough. Like, literally last round. Alright. Let's fire everything we have. Okay. That's the last generator. Good job, Commander. Ground batteries are down and our dropships are clear to attack the shipyard. Mop up any remaining hostiles and I'll send Smire to extract you. Oh boy. Nicely done, Commander. The enemy has been vanquished and Tyrlon is ours. Now there's nothing left between us and Koromodir. I'll drink to that. Hell, we all will. I've got a keg of Timbiqui Dark waiting in the Argos galley. And it feels like as a good time as any to crack it open. When we get back home, we're celebrating and drinks are on me.
Mission successful.
Oh boy. This was way too close for comfort. I'm so happy we had enough mechs with indirect line of fire to get rid of those generators. One less mech with indirect fire, and this mission would have been completely impossible, I think. Unless we just would have ran past everything. But oh boy, that was cutting it really close. No experience except for you. Well, that's a shame, but okay. We have some salvage that doesn't really matter. Can like get one piece of this Jaeger mech. What else do we maybe get the lag mod? And the rest is not too appealing, honestly. Just get an LRM-15. Whatever. I mean, we get everything anyway, so nothing to worry about. So, good mission, even though it was scary as hell. But yeah, I mean, probably was more interesting to watch this way. This was a 3.5 skull mission, surprisingly. I would have thought achievement unlocked. House Parata restored. This message is for High Lady Camilla Arana of the Oregon Reach. I am Elena Marisol Chaplin, personal attaché to the Protector Thomas Calderon of the Torian Concordat. The Torian Ministry of Intelligence has confirmed the authenticity of the evidence that you sent us. You have our thanks. It would seem that your uncle's duplicity has left its mark on us all. Can say nothing. Well, this sounds promising. Wherever you are, Lord Madeira, thank you. Yeah, why not? Thank him. Our ambassadors have been in communication with representatives of the Federated Suns, and they are negotiating a declaration of force along our shared border. All cooperation between the Torian Concordat and the Directorate has officially been terminated. We have also withdrawn our fleet, and Director Santiago Espinosa has been recognized as an enemy of the Torian state. Should he ever dare to leave Oregon space, he will have us to contend with. Finally, I will personally review our reports of Torian war crimes in the Reach. If I find them credible, I will hold Commodore Ostergaard accountable to his action upon his return. If what you've told me is true, he will stand before a firing squad. You have my word. With that, our business is concluded. Be well, Lady Arano. Protector Calderon wishes you success in your campaign to come. Okay, that was a good step in the right direction, I think. The image on the view screen cuts out as the recording comes to an end. Just heads up all, if I ever have to deal with anything like this again, I'm skipping town for the periphery. You're all welcome to join me. Oh, that's a good one. Well, that's that then. The restorations problem with the Torians are over. I hope the broadcast autocrat's execution. None of these answers are super appealing, so I guess we'll just go with our ancestry, because it's funny. That actually sounds pretty great, Commander. No, seriously. After that war is over, maybe we could take a little field trip and leave all this ridiculous infighting behind. In any case, Lady Arano, I think that congratulations are in order. With Tyrion liberated and the Torians out of the war, there is nothing left between us and the throne. The Directorate still has one card they can play. They have Lord Madeira. When we move on Coromodir, I will negotiate for his release, but first I must rally the founding houses. When I travel to Coromodir, it will be with all our allies and their armies at my back. I want the throne's world skies crowded with our dropships. What about the people there? When your invasion fleet touches down, will you have their support? Yes, I will. Every victory we've won has shaken their support of my uncle. His popularity as a leader is shattered, and when the time to invade comes, the majority will side with us. With our fleet filling the skies and our supporters in the streets, my message will be unmistakable. Everywhere my uncle looks, he will see the Diarano cormorant, the symbol of my house, and our unshakable resolve. Don't forget about us. When you talk up to that bastard, I want to be right there by your side. Uh, what you're saying is you're gonna drag your uncle into negotiations with a gun pressed to his head. Sounds like a plan. Will be waiting for your call. Yeah, we want to be involved too. Let's go. You will be, Spectre. You have my word on that. Director Espinosa will see our strengths, the strengths of our fleet and of our unity, out of the loyalty of our people. And he will return Lord Madeira to us, or we will destroy him utterly. Be ready for my call, Commander. Together we will bring this war to a close. Leda Orano's contract to move to Cormadir is now available. This mission represents a point of no return. Resistance will be significant, and our forces will be committed once we begin the assault. We should be prepared to field multiple fully equipped lances. Okay, well, we can't fight multiple fully equipped lances. No way. I'll just build a quick draw. And a spider. All right. So, let's look at the contract. I mean, 4.5 skull, Coromedia. So it seems like this is the final ultimate mission. I don't know what, I mean, maybe it's not, but the reward is, I don't know. Why do we get so much reward if it would be the last mission? That doesn't make too much sense. In any cases, I don't think like, let's look at the store. So here is the thing. I don't think we can get any much stronger, or at least not in a significant way. What we already have 5 assault mechs that we are fielding, and I accept the archer, but I don't see a good replacement for the archer. So the Battlemaster is a close range mech. It's a good mech for what it does. The thing is, close range usually involves getting hit, and if we fight 1 versus 2 lances, that's gonna be a problem. So I think we're gonna stick with what we have, as I don't see any way we can shape this up to be like, we can only field 1 lance, and I don't think we can shape it up to be much more successful, because there isn't much on the store. We haven't found anything in as salvage, so I guess it's just gonna be the way it is. All right, so we'll wrap up the episode right here, and I think we're gonna head straight to Coromir in the next episode. I don't think it makes sense to, I mean, we could do a 5 skull mission. If I find one that sounds like it's just 1 lance. Anyway, thanks a lot for watching. I hope I see you in the next episode. Be safe, take care, bye bye.